Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Um, quick live today. Exciting times for Ethereum Classic. Looks like things are beginning to move, and you know, it's exciting. The question is, what is making ETC move? Is it just a random pump? But it's very interesting when ETC is moving and not everything else is moving as much. And the video I made a day or two ago. About the reasons why ETC will keep going forward. All that is still true. All that is still true. What's up? Hello, who do we have in the house? 760. What's up? Tess West. I remember that name. How you doing? How you doing? So it's all beginning to feel like deja vu, guys. Deja vu, you know, like last year we were just playing around these numbers. Look at it, $46 now. We're just playing around these numbers, and there was the disparity last year as well. Coinbase, Robinhood were recording 55 something, and was recording lower numbers elsewhere. Next thing you know, we were past that, and we were in the 70s, 77. Next thing you know, we were past that, and we were over 100. So it's just very eerily. I'm not saying it's going to be the same thing, but it's just weird how everything is happening just like it happened last year, in a very weird fashion. So what do you guys think? Before I tell you what I think is promoting this pump, what do you guys think is promoting the ETC pump? And I've already made a video about that, guys. Go in the description of this video if you haven't seen it yet. I made a video, three reasons why I believe ETC is pumping, and I want you to watch that, okay? And while you are here, do me a big favor and like the video, give it a thumbs up, and also go follow the Classic Rewards Twitter. That is a project I am working on. This is the project. I am the CEO of this project. We'll be launching in 2 weeks. It's a Binance and Ethereum Classic cross-chain project. Go look at the project yourself, and I am the CEO, and go look at the project yourself and make a decision for yourself. This is not financial advice, guys. This is not financial advice. All right. So let's see. You're about to hit your average. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while, guys. We It's been a while. All right, I was waiting for the page to load. So here, this is me right here. I am the CEO of this project. We have a cross-chain game that can be played between Binance and Ethereum Classic. The links are in the description. And so in 2 weeks, our NFTs, which are very cool. Check this out. Nobody can screenshot your NFT because your NFT is actually an animation of the characters, and these characters are going to be um, these NFTs are going to be the characters for the game, and the game is going to have very high paying rewards. In fact, the plans that I have, depending on how Mint goes, we're going to have 20,000, 30,000 tournament prizes in the rewards. So to be able to play in this game, all you need is the NFTs, and it's about 75% strategy, which anybody can learn in 30 minutes, and then 25% luck because there'll be a die roll at the end. So your score will be adjusted that way. So it will be such that it's not going to be a pay to earn. Not just the people who have the best cars are going to win and all that. Anyway, moving on to why ETC is pumping and why it's going to continue pumping. Let's see. He said New York. It's been a long time, Samantha. It's been a long time. It's been a long. I've been working behind the scenes, guys. Like I said, I've been working on this project. I was actually working on another project that has halted for now, but I have been working on this project for a while, and I'm also teaching full time, so it's really hard to keep up with the YouTube. That's why I've been away for a while, holding and waiting. That's it, man. The thing is, if you hold and wait, if you hold and wait, in 2 3 years, these numbers will be funny. These numbers will be funny numbers for you. You don't have any ETC, so that everything Mantico never got in again. Hey, it happens. Sometimes it depends on your level of patience. You know, your personal peace of mind is important too. Unless you have very strong conviction. Like for me, I have a very strong conviction. I switched my mining rig that you see back there. I switched it from Ethereum to Ethereum Classic, and when I switched it, the rewards, it was ridiculous. It was about less than half what I was making when I switched my rig from Ethereum to Ethereum Classic. People send me some DMs like, "What are you doing? Are you crazy? Like, just mine Ethereum and swap it to Ethereum Classic." I'm like, "Yeah, I've done that for about a year now, and my rig has broken even, and I want to support the network that I believe in with a finite monetary supply, okay, immutability, smart contract capable. I mean, ETC is just a very very undiscovered underdog, guys. That is the term, my friend Mike. It's utilitarians. We are utilitarians. The funny thing is, I when I came up with this word, I'm like, it was just for the fact that I wanted to focus on utility. But when I looked it up, I'm like, it's actually a word that means focusing on positive things, and there was nothing wrong with it. I'm like, oh, there we go. We are utilitarians. All right, Tess. You are right, my friend. Smart contracts and knowing that this, yes, it is a lot of people. So the funny thing is, I I was talking to a YouTuber who has over 150,000 subscribers, and and I asked him, "Hey, tell me something about Ethereum Classic smart contracts." And he's like, "Smart contracts on Ethereum Classic," and he had this face, and I'm like, he doesn't even know that smart contracts can live on Ethereum Classic. Um, I mean, he doesn't even know that, and I was so disappointed because this guy, he actually told me a lot about Cadena and some other crypto, and how blockchain, multiple chain layering does different things. And all those people do not know the smart contract capability of Ethereum Classic. That means we are super, super early. Before they catch on and they realize that, look, when the split happened, um, the ETH guys, they had a lot of Ethereum Classic. They had more than everyone. And they all went, and even the chat leaked recently, they went and dumped uh, on ETC purposely to send the price crashing. They sent the price crashing to lower than $1. Ethereum Classic was in, you could get it for cents. Okay, they wanted everybody to leave the main chain and come to the new chain, which is now Ethereum. Um, but the truth of the matter is that Ethereum Classic was actually never hacked. It was the DAO, and so there were some people who still believed in the original chain and stayed. And it is believed, this cannot be confirmed, that it's the same ETH crew that came to perform 51% attacks several times just to discredit Ethereum Classic, and it's still standing. Cardano has turned on smart contracts and realized so many glitches and taken a few steps back, and still trying to do something that Ethereum Classic can do flawlessly already. So it is definitely a sleeping giant, guys. It is definitely. I'm just excited. We are seeing green. Man, we have been seeing green for, I don't know. Let me see how many days now. Probably like 3, 4 days in the green. It's been a long time, man. Oh, ETC is crashing now. Guys, let me know if the music is annoying. I'm going to. So I have an AMA. I have an AMA with Mike, the investor. I have the AMA with him at 8 p.m. That's exactly an hour from now. So I'm only going to stay here for about 20, 25 minutes more, and then I'll get ready for the AMA. So you can see here, this is the 7-day chart, guys. We have been look at this. We have been going up for 7 whole days, and that is just a great signal right there. And the one thing that people don't know about ETC too is that ETC is on ETCG, which is um, the grayscale version that people actually short. So there are people who short ETC on uh, you know on stock exchanges and stuff. So when ETCG gets shorted heavily, and people have to buy back, it also pushes the price up. Great question. Why isn't the media showing ETC support? ETC is outperforming the market. I'll tell you what, it's just because all the big giants don't have anything in ETC right now. They have been brainwashed into believing that ETC is dead. ETC, is not capable of handling certain things, and so they don't have any interest in promoting it. Uh, Most people promote something that they have already invested in, and I don't think there are a lot of the big guys out there. Um, you know, I believe they don't have anything in it now, and so they are seeing the numbers, they are snooping around, they are asking questions. I've gotten more messages in the past 3 days than I've gotten like almost all of the last half of the last year, asking what's up with ETC, what's happening, what do you know? I'm like, I don't know much, guys. The community calls are there, the Discord is public, you can join it and listen to some of the stuff yourself. And I mean, there's activity that's showing. The Ethereum Classic website itself, beautiful update, so many smart contracts coming onto the platform. um, it's it's just like something that has been built and ready for long, but just underutilized, right? And that's what people are discovering slowly. It's happening slowly, but it's definitely happening. Yeah, alarm clock's about to wake the crypto world. Yo, you know what? It's possible by this summer, by the end of this summer, Ethereum Classic could be huge, like really huge. It could be really huge, really huge. Anonymous ETC, big things, man, big things, man. It's stressful managing a project, and especially when the project is on multiple chains. But then the most difficult part of the project is the game itself, which we already started building. And my developers are scattered all around the world. There's a large portion in the UK. We have about two in Pakistan, one in Austria. So there's like an 11-hour difference, a 5-hour difference here, and a 7-hour difference here. So most of my meetings are like 2 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m., trying to get everything together. And it's slowly coming together, guys. Slowly coming together. If you are watching this live and you haven't followed Classic Rewards, please, please, please do me a favor and follow Classic Rewards. It goes a long way to help get our social, credibility on board. Because no matter how good your project is, um, if you don't have a social following, people just don't get it. Okay, so this is our project, Classic Rewards. Follow it, join the Telegram if you have Telegram, because there's a lot of things we're going to be announcing there as well. All right, let's see. That's why you hold. Tess, I hope you were able to get some at the lower prices, and not too you didn't get it while it was too high. Also, guys, let me know if the background music is annoying. Let me know if you want me to take the background music away. I'll take it away. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Oh, look at that. It's funny. It's like, okay, you go live and then boom, here it pumps. Here we go. Oh man. Probably let me try to open this guy up. I'm gonna do the 30 minute. Let's do the 30 minute. It's a little bit more interesting. Look at that 30-minute pump action. It's been so long since I analyzed any chart of any kind. And trust me, it's been the most stress free part of trading that I've done. And my stocks have performed much better ever since I started working full time. And I plan my trades, placing limit orders, go to work. If it catches the limit order, oh well. If it doesn't catch it, oh well. You know, and I mean, it's been so much better, so much stress free. Even if things go down, you're not watching it all day, go up and down and stressing over stuff. So, guys, day trading and stuff, it's okay. You can, swing trade, but don't be chasing pennies. You're gonna leave a lot of money on the table. A lot of people are trying to trade like some bull runs, and that's the worst thing because let's say you start off here. Maybe I should even go back much further. You start down here at $26. Okay, you have a ton of ETC, and it pumps up all the way to $31. You think it's not gonna break past, to 31. You sell it. You're waiting to buy back. You're waiting, and then you buy back around 36, 37, and then it pumps up again. You sell. You're waiting to buy back, and then so yeah, be careful. Do some trading, but make sure you have a position that I call it the moon bag. The moon bag is I have done my research on this project. I believe in this project. If one day this project gets to $500, I'm going to be holding, 100 coins. So you leave those 100 coins there alone, and then you can trade whatever else you have. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have. What we have. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Check to see if the like button is broken because I don't know. I don't see any likes here. Let's hit the like button, guys. Let's hit the like button. You have a $30 average. Okay. That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Wow, it is like deja vu. I'm not. It's so eerily similar. And the funny thing is, I don't have that much money to go in right now. I have put so much into building my project, paying artists, paying developers, getting stuff done, getting outweighing days and all that. I'm not even in that heavy anymore, but it's just, I feel like I'm a volunteer. At this point, I feel like I'm a volunteer for ETC, and I got to do what I got to do to keep the fire burning, man. Yeah. And the thing is that I have listened to the developers. I have listened to people who are working. They put in all their 100% in ETC to keep it going, to make it better, you know. And there's a lot of hope ahead, guys. Hope ahead, guys. They hit 47. Ha! Real 83 says he hit 47. Let me see. Oh yeah, I haven't been refreshing my stuff. It is. Oh, it did hit for 47. I see 47.23. Jeez. So guys, today at 8 p.m. the link is in the description. I'm going to be doing a live with Mike the investor. You guys know he last year he actually made his first video on ETC when ETC was $5, and I made mine later when it was $8, and we were calling for the moon, and it did go to the moon, guys. It went all the way to $180. And for me, at the time I was renting, I went in around $8 with quite a decent sum. And so at that point, I took out a lot, and that's what I used entirely to finance my down payment of my home, the moving costs, furniture, like stuff in the new house and everything. So I knew I owed that to ETC, forever, right? Now I don't have to pay rent to anybody again. So when you invest in anything, but because I believed in it, I still kept buying, filling up my bag, and even switched my mining rig here to mine ETC. The fun thing is, I actually just got paid some ETC yesterday, as if it knew that ETC was pumping. So that was pretty cool. All right, guys, if you are new here, please do well to like the video and subscribe. Also, check out my project, which is going to be built on Binance and ETC. Okay, this is a cross chain project here, which will live on Binance and Ethereum Classic. Okay, we have one of the coolest looking um, NFTs that you will see. Okay, and these will also serve as characters in our game. The first 1,000 addresses to mint these NFTs will be airdropped our tokens, which will launch soon after the NFTs have minted. So check out the links below, and make sure you follow the Twitter for classic rewards as well if you are new here. Okay, and I want to see all of you at the AMA coming up soon. Okay, if you can come support for a little bit, that will be very, very much appreciated. Okay, all right. So while I'm at it, if anybody has any questions on Classic Rewards, you can start asking. I know I'm going to be hit with a lot of questions when I go on Mike's channel later, but I want you guys to, you know, get me all warmed up. So if you have any questions, you can start asking. We still have a seed sale going on, and this seed sale is kind of like the lowest bottom that you can enter this project. I only created 80 spots, and it's a public seed sale. It's not a private sale or anything. I created 80 spots just to help with some of the costs of development and all that. And right now we have 39 spots remaining out of the 80. We do have 39. I'm thinking about closing it out soon. If you enter the seed sale, it only costs zero point 0.5 BNB to enter. It was zero point 0.5 BNB and 7 ETC, but right now the ETC value has gone up so much that 7 ETC is worth a lot more than 0.5 BNB. But if you really want to enter ETC, I cannot reduce it because when I did calculate it, it was the same, and half of the people pay 7 ETC to get in. So you still got to pay 7 ETC. Otherwise, it's not gonna be balanced. So we still have 39 spots remaining. If you get in, you're going to get two free NFTs, 3-star and 4-star NFTs, and then you're gonna get tokens airdrop to you. All right, moving on. Greg in the house. Greg, how you doing? How you doing? Holy cow, we passed 47. Well, are we gonna see 50 here? My goodness, ETC pumping so hard. All right. What about Dogecoin? I think Doge is gonna have another day. Doge is gonna have another day in the sun, and because people remember Doge, right? And it may be around the corner. Uh, Doge, fortunately or unfortunately, Doge is not. Excuse me. Doge is not as progressive with utilities uh, like Ethereum Classic. Right? People come to Ethereum Classic now. Let me duplicate this page right here, and then I'll show you guys something. So people come to Ethereum Classic and they see. Um, all right. So people come to Ethereum Classic. First of all, this website. I don't know if you guys have seen the old website, but it was just this boring green. Of course, it looked like nobody was working on it. 2 weeks ago, the developers, fixed the website. It looks more modern, and now they have latest applications here that are listed. If you had come here last year during the big pump when ETC went to $180, there was no application running on ETC. Even though we all knew that it was capable, there was none. Okay, it was a little after that we had crypto punks that started, which the first few applications, except for classic savages, they were NFTs that already existed. For example, ETC Basie. This is ETC's version of Bored Apes. I actually own two of them, and it's one of the most successful projects on ETC. A funny thing is, it just showed the whole world that look, Bored Apes could also exist on ETC with the same security and everything. And then I paid less than 2 cents while I was minting it, and people pay over 150 to 200 bucks minting NFTs on in transaction fees, maintain NFTs on Ethereum. So it opened a lot of eyes, right? And then little projects started coming. One big reason why I am hosting my project on there is that, apart from the fact that I'm a believer, I know the capabilities of ETC. That's why I have strongly incorporated it into my project. Okay. So, for example, my project, we're going to have a coin, which will be the first coin listed on BNB. We're going to list on PancakeSwap that will reward holders in Ethereum Classic. It's never been done. And the smart contract is already done. We tested it on the testnet. It's working perfectly. But we want to mint the NFTs first, do some marketing, get a bigger team together before we launch the coin. And I announced this way back in, I think, January or so. about the Ethereum Classic rewards. And so if you haven't checked it out yet, go in the description. I have the link to the Twitter. Check out the project. Do your own research. This is my project. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. This is me. I am the CEO, and these are guys I've worked with. Chris, we used to work together about 14 years ago, programming for the Milton School District way back in Pennsylvania. Um, we have Alex. I work with him right now. And then we have that crypto girl. This is Maddie. She is actually our social media and community manager. This is the co-founder. A lot of ideas came from her as well. And then we have our marketing king here. And then we do have two different dev squads. We have a Binance dev squad, actually three: a Binance smart contract dev squad, Ethereum Classic dev squad, and then we do have the game design dev squad, which is going to be the core that's going to tie everything together. Okay, so all right, enough of talking about this project. But I'm just excited about how we are going to incorporate all these blockchains and make it cross chain. And I think there are going to be some big things to come. So if you can get in early, grab your seat, and then watch everything unfold. All right, back to ETC. Let's take a quick look at some of the projects on ETC here. Uh, we have NFT list. I don't know exactly what that is. We have Lazy Lions. Lazy Lions was actually very popular, so I expect Lazy Lions to keep building up momentum and take off soon. We have ETC Bit Pixel, which they already have a little game demo out, which looks great. It's going to be kind of like a metaverse kind game, I believe, on ETC, and it's the first one. Okay, and it's going to be on ETC. We have Moon Llama. I do like they have a very low supply, and then they have different capabilities. You can go and swap your NFTs all on Ethereum Classic, guys. It's like there are a lot of people who don't even know that any of this stuff is happening on Ethereum Classic. Okay. We have what else do we have here? We have SwapCat. We have SwapCat. I have not even seen this. I usually try to follow up with every single project. We have ETC Zunks. I have heard about this. We have the HODL contract. I don't know about that. We have NFT Creed. This is where you can go and sell your NFTs. All your NFTs that you mint on ETC, they have a marketplace for it where you can go and sell. Okay, these are the reasons. These are the reasons. Lots of reasons why ETC will slowly be going up. And then we have Hebe. Hebe is actually one of the most interesting ones. Actually, it's doing a lot right now for ETC, and I think hopefully they will come up with the um, the decentralized exchange that ETC needs very badly to survive. So um, Hebe needs that decentralized exchange very badly to survive. Oh my, Tom in the house. Jeez, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a long time, Tom. Hey, Tom, just in case you just joined the stream, I started my project over here. If you want to chat with me about it, you can ask your questions that way. I'll be doing an AMA for this project at 8 p.m. today. It's going to be a cross-chain project on Binance and Ethereum Classic. And we are currently doing um, how do I put it? We're currently doing a seed sale. I have 80 spots for the seed sale. Posted it on Twitter. But let me see if I can pull that Twitter up. But we have only 39 spots remaining, and we'll be launching on Binance in 2 weeks. Okay, so in 2 weeks you'll be able to mint one of our NFTs for 0.25 BNB. That's currently a little less than $100 or so. And once you have our NFTs, we're going to have a lot of utilities for the NFTs. In fact, the first 1,000 addresses to mint will get airdrops of our token. And our token, once you hold our token, you're going to receive rewards in the form of ETC. 5% of every buy or sell order will be distributed among the people who are already holding. So if somebody's cashing out, 5% is being distributed to everybody. If somebody's buying in, 5% is being distributed to everybody. So let's see here. 1 second. I see a question. Um, hold on. I see a question here. It just kind of vanished. Yes. So what do you guys think? All the new people that have just come, what do you think is the new reason for the pump for the ETC pump? I want to know what the new reason for the ETC pump is, guys. I want to know. I want to know. And thank you very much, Tom, for the 20. Oh, I didn't even read what you wrote. Listen to this guy. He made me rich. Yo, yo, my man, my man, my man, my man. My man, I'm not gonna. You know what, Tom? Nobody knows your face anyway. I'm not. So I can say the numbers. I don't know exactly how much he invested, but at the point he had almost 2 million Doge, and Doge was getting very close to $1. It was like 60 something cents. Yeah, I'm like, my goodness, those were the Doge days, man. Thank you, Tom. And Tom has blessed me a lot. Every time he sees me on live, he just put some money out every time, man. So definitely, Tom, please do send me. Let me pull this up here. Yeah, do send me a message on Twitter. Okay, I want to get you involved in my project. This is my Twitter here, Patient Money. Okay, so I have opened up the box. You can't see it here, but just send me a message on Twitter. Let's link up. All right. So here's the thing. Most people do not know that ETC is smart contract capable. Like they have no idea. I'm telling them that every project that is running on Ethereum can be ported to run on ETC, and their mind gets blown away. And the fact is that ETC has actually never been hacked. A 51% attack is not a hack. It's just hash rate and mining power and stuff. Okay, and it's people don't understand. All ETC needs right now is a little bit of mining power. Actually, let me open up the Hivon pool for you guys to see here. This might show you guys a lot. Um, so this Hivon pool, when I switched my mining rig from Ethereum to Ethereum Classic, I made a video. Come on, load up. Okay. So I made a video. When I switched my mining rig, I made a video, right? Look at these numbers. I'm going to pull up that video for you to look at real quick. Let me see here. Where is my I'm gonna pull up that video and pause it for you to look at the numbers. Right now, for 100 mega hashes, you are getting 3.09 ETC, and you are getting 4.07 ETH. Okay, Ethereum. Now, check this out. When I first switched, the very first time I switched, guys, um, even if you doubled what you were making from ETC, it was nowhere near what you would be making um, mining ETH. Okay, so this is the video. I found it. I'm throwing it here. So you see this video? This was 2 months ago, guys. This video was 2 months ago. I'm gonna hide this for a second. This video was 2 months ago, and I said, oh, is it 203 December? Oh, it was December. I thought it was January. Oh well. So this one I switched from ETH to ETC. Look at the difference in the profits. The video here, I was getting 3.02 for mining ETC and 6.17. The same rig, 100 mega hashes. If you double ETC, it's not even catching up to ETH. But now look at the main difference. Today, ETH is giving me 3.09, and ETC is giving me 3.09, and ETH is giving me 4.07. ETC is catching up to ETH, and once ETH goes to ETH 2.0, ETC is going to overtake Ethereum in mining profits. And what do you think the miners are going to do? They have all these garages, all these warehouses full of equipment. They are only about profit. So the miners are going to come with their profit, with their rigs, and come and secure the network. The more miners we have in ETC, the more secure the network will be, and the more secure every single app that is built on ETC, like the ones listed here, and my project, Classic Rewards. I have a link in the description, guys. It's my, yeah, I said my project. I put a link there. Make sure you follow the Twitter. We're gonna be minting on April 2nd. We mint in 2 weeks, guys. And it's a cross chain. It's going to be on Binance and Ethereum Classic. We're going to have NFTs on both. We're going to start with Binance. 2 weeks later, we're going to mint on ETC. And we're going to have a cross chain play to earn game, which will be an easy game for people to learn. And I want everyone that's early to participate. Okay. So what was I talking about? Yes, I was talking about the mining profits, and it's clear that ATC is just chasing ETH, and it's just a matter of time. And when this happens, it's going to be okay. Uh, $30, $40, $50, 60, boom, 300. That's just how it's gonna happen. Once it crosses over, and even it doesn't even have to cross over. Once it gets close enough to ETH, people will switch. Do you know why? Because it costs a lot more to transfer ETH around, to transact with ETH, than it does with ETC. I'll give you an example. I minted this ETC Basic. Where is their website? So I minted an ETC Basic, and when I minted the ETC Basic, it cost me. I think I'm gonna have to do it on this other screen before I show it. It cost me less than 2 cents. I actually made a video about this. It cost me less than 2 cents in transaction fees to mint an NFT. That was, I think it was two ETC to mint at the time. Okay. All right, let's see. What question do they have here? Are they working on more improvements to stop the 51% attacks? That would really help. Yes, Rich. So, okay, that question will be very easily answered. So the 51% attacks, I actually made a video about the different things that they have that is currently stopping it. Look up MESS, MESS, uppercase, okay, MESS, for Ethereum Classic. So they implemented something called MESS, which also helps stop the 51% attacks. But most importantly, what will stop the 51% attacks is when the hash the hash power, the hash rate of ETC goes high enough that one person cannot come from nowhere, from anywhere, with a lot of gear, and all of a sudden they have more than 51% of the hash power on the ETC network. Okay, so definitely that is something that will stop it, and the ETC hash rate has gradually been going up. Let me see if I can pull up 2 miners here for you guys to see. But also, if I don't know if any of you is actually in the ETC developer Discord, and you guys listen to the chats that are going on there, ETC could possibly integrate or switch fully to SHA-3 mining algorithm. And if ETC switches to SHA-3 mining algorithm, it's game over, boys and girls. It's game over. The only disadvantage with SHA-3 is that its GPU miners are going to be gone, kaput, right? But SHA-3, okay, so Bitcoin right now is running on SHA-2. SHA-3 is the latest and greatest. There are financial institutions that they have already they are already testing some of the stuff on ETC. And if we do switch to SHA-3, it's going to be a no-brainer for large-scale adoption. So there are just so many things in place, and the consistency of the growth of the hash rate on ETC today is what is preventing the 51% attacks. By the way, ever since August 2020, August 2020, there have been several attacks there have been several attempts to attack ETC, but not a single one has been successful. That's why you haven't heard about another 51% attack, okay? Because mass adoption is slowly happening. And because of some of the other stuff they put in place, like, MES, there are two other things that they put in place. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember I made a video about that some time back. So definitely, they are very much aware of the problems that SHA-3, I mean, the 51% attacks bring, and it's just mining power, hash power, and it's growing. ETC's rate is growing, and once ETC becomes more profitable than ETH, it's going to be a no-brainer that they are going to bring the hash power to ETC and mine away. Guys, I have to go, guys. I have an AMA with Mike the investor at let me pull this up and see the exact time that I have it. Let me see. I have an AMA with Mike the investor at 8 p.m. and I would really like for all you guys to come and show support. Just come like the stream, stay for a little bit here, okay? I know he's gonna have some tough questions, but I'm ready for them. So if you guys can all come in and show some support, that's great. We all know Mike has also been in the ETC, family for a while. In fact, his first ETC video was last year when ETC was $5 before ETC went all the way to $180. So I even made mine when it was around $8. That's when I made my video. I didn't know about him then, but later on, after ETC peaked, I discovered all the ETC guys. So I'm going to be on live with him. I've left a link to the live below. It's going to be in about 25 minutes. If you guys can all jump in there and just come support, let's get the live stream a good start. I'd really, really, really appreciate that. Okay, and if you haven't yet checked out this awesome project called Classic Rewards, the first of a kind cross chain that lives on Binance and Ethereum Classic. In fact, we're going to incorporate the most complex smart contract, the most complex utility on Ethereum Classic currently, and that's how it starts, right? We got inspiration from the early NFT projects, and then we're building on it. Somebody's going to come after us and build something more awesome. But if you guys can get in early on this project and support it, it's going to be really awesome. We're going to launch a token as well, which will reward holders in ETC, and the first 100 people to mint an NFT will get free token airdrops. Okay, so we will be minting on April 2nd on Binance, and then 2 weeks later we're going to mint on Ethereum Classic, guys. It's a beautiful thing. And then we have done several tests. Everything seems to be working fine, and we are pretty much good to go. So the links are below. Go follow Classic Rewards on Twitter as well. It is going to go a long way to help. All right, so I will see you all later, and hopefully the next time I come live, ETC is still pumping, and it's beautiful, man. It's gone up by $2. I think it was 45.90 something when I started the live, and now it's 47. So that's a beautiful thing. All right, I'll see you all later. Peace. Make sure you join the live. Come support the AMA. The link is below. This is the AMA between Mike the investor and myself. So I'll see you all. Come show some love, and peace.